Hello friends, this is Shilpi Ma'am from your own channel, Learn English. Hope you all are staying well and healthy at your own home. We all in this difficult situation after COVID-19 really pray that wherever we are, we stay well and healthy. This is really a challenging time for all of us. So much of information around us we are getting. We often find ourselves in a state that we are worried, confused, and even scared regarding what to do and what not to do. You all are quite aware about the various new terms being used regarding this COVID-19. Today, I wish to discuss few of those terms and also want you to learn how you can talk about it with your friends in English. I'm an English teacher and my motive is to make you capable so that you can speak, you can express yourself in this current hot topic with your friends. So let's get started. Coronaviruses are actually a family of viruses named for the crown-like spikes that can cause disease in people and animals. So how can we say if someone has the disease? There can be many ways, which I am going to tell you after writing on this board. The official name of this disease is Covid-19. Covid-19 is the name of the disease and not the virus. The virus which is responsible for this disease is SARS-CoV-2. Covid-19 stands for Coronavirus Disease 2019. The letters of COVID-19 have been taken from this extension, COVID-19. Now, coronaviruses are a family of viruses named for their crown-like spikes that can cause disease in people and animals. So, how can we say if someone has this disease? There can be many ways. Like, we can say he has coronavirus. If he doesn't have, we can say he doesn't have coronavirus. Another way of saying this can be she tested positive for the coronavirus. They tested negative for the coronavirus. She has COVID-19. She doesn't have COVID-19. So these are the few ways by which we can tell someone if a person is suffering or not suffering from COVID-19 or coronavirus. There are various terms which are being used around us for this COVID-19. Sometimes they say coronavirus, COVID-19, the coronavirus, the new coronavirus, or the novel coronavirus. The word novel means new. So what are the symptoms of this disease, COVID-19? Before that, let us understand what is the meaning of the word symptom. Symptom means when you are showing some physical and mental signs. The symptoms for this disease are cough, cold, fever, difficult breathing, and body ache. So let's understand how we can use these terms in a sentence. For cough, we can say, he has a cough. She has a cold. He has a fever. It's hard for him to breathe. And for the body ache, you can write, his body hurts. So these are the sentences with the help of which you can express the symptoms which a person is showing regarding this disease, COVID-19. Now I'm going to tell you 3 words which are actually nouns, what is the meaning of those words, and how we can use those words in a sentence. See, the first is outbreak, the second is epidemic, and the third is pandemic. These are the most important words in the present scenario or situation. Now let's understand what is the meaning of this word outbreak. A sudden, when we say a sudden occurrence of something which is not welcomed, that is termed as outbreak. Epidemic is something which you can call a rapid spread of disease in a certain population or region. And when that disease spread globally or worldwide, that is known as pandemic. This COVID-19 was declared a pandemic by the World Health Organization on March 11, 2020. Now let's understand the usage of these words in a sentence. How can we frame, how can we construct a sentence and use these three words in them? So the first word is outbreak. Let's see how we can use this in a sentence. There was an outbreak in Wuhan, China. Now this word outbreak is acting as a noun in this. Alright, the second word was epidemic. When this outbreak spread, now you can see we have started a sentence with when this outbreak spread, it became an epidemic. Can you see that we have used the word epidemic in a sentence? And the third word was pandemic. Very important word which you all must be hearing in everyday's news. Pandemic. This COVID-19 is termed as pandemic. How can we use this word in a sentence? We can say that the World Health Organization the World Health Organization declared COVID-19 a pandemic. Alright, so these are the three words which are very important to know what is the meaning of these three words and how we can use these three words in sentences. I repeat, outbreak. There was an outbreak in Wuhan, China. Epidemic. When the outbreak spread, it became an epidemic. Pandemic. The World Health Organization declared COVID-19 as a pandemic because it affected globally. It affected worldwide. Now I'm going to discuss few of the terms which are related to this COVID-19. Just because of this disease, we people are just hearing these words again and again, namely quarantine, self-monitoring, self-isolation, and so on. So these are the few important terms which we are hearing every now and then. And the first one is quarantine. This is a very common word. What is the meaning of quarantine? Quarantine, this immediately restricts the movement of healthy people who may have been exposed to COVID-19. The second is self-monitoring. Self-monitoring calls for people to keep a close eye on their health and watch for symptoms. Next is self-isolation. Self-isolation means staying home for at least 14 days, avoiding all contact with other people and watching for symptoms. And the last one is social distancing. Now, what is the meaning? What do we mean by social distancing? Because this is a term which we are going to use, which we are going to bring into practice for the upcoming months. So, social distancing means keeping at least 2 meters between people and minimizing contact with other to slow the spread of this dangerous disease. Now we can use the word quarantine in a sentence like people who might have the COVID-19 are asked to be in quarantine. So we have used this word quarantine in a sentence. People who might have the COVID-19 are asked to be in quarantine. Now there's another important word which we are hearing nowadays, that is lockdown. How can we use this word lockdown in a sentence? We can say the city is in lockdown, the city is on lockdown, and we can also say the city is under lockdown. All these three prepositions can be used with this word lockdown. The city is in, on, or under lockdown. So you can use this word lockdown in this way. The city is in lockdown, the city is on lockdown, or the city is under lockdown. Alright, so this is how we used these words which are actually nouns in different sentences. Now, the next word is face mask. You all must be hearing about these. We can use this term in a sentence like people are asked to wear face mask. I'm sure these sentences are going to help you in order to express yourselves in English with your friends, because this is the current topic in the present scenario and you all want to speak on this topic. So I'm just trying to give you expression with the help of such sentences. So these were the nouns which I made you use in the sentences. Now I'll discuss about some verbs. Let's see. You all must have heard about, like, the borders have been sealed. So we can say to seal borders, to ban gatherings, to cancel school, to avoid, to avoid contact with others. So these you can see they are used as verbs. To seal borders, to ban large gatherings, to cancel school, to avoid contact with others. So up till now, we understood about the nouns, we understood about the verbs, we understood about the various terms which are in use presently. Now I'll tell you few of the adjectives which are being used to describe this COVID-19. Let's have a look at them also. say that this virus is contagious. Contagious means can be easily transmitted from one person to another. So we have used this word contagious, which is describing the word virus, hence it is acting as an adjective. So this virus is contagious. We can also say that the person, he or she, tested positive. Like if I say she tested positive. This is again describing that the person tested positive. I can say it is a confirmed case. So again, this word is describing the noun case. So with the help of these three sentences, now we are in a condition to express about COVID-19, to tell about COVID-19 that this virus is contagious. If a person is found to be positive, we can write she tested positive. If a case has been found to be confirmed, we can say it is a confirmed case. So this was how we came to know few nouns, verbs and adjectives related to this latest hot topic, COVID-19. So now I'm sure that at the end of this lecture, you are in a condition to express yourself about COVID-19. You know the expanded form of COVID-19. You now can say that COVID-19 is the name of a disease and not the virus. The name of the virus which is responsible for this disease is SARS-CoV-2. You are in a state to use the various nouns related to this term COVID-19 in different sentences. You are now in a state to express the various verbs related to this hot topic COVID-19, as well as the adjectives which are describing this topic. Now I wish you all stay safe, stay healthy and stay strong. Thank you.